Celine Saxby.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and I rise to speak to new clause 119, and I would like to take the opportunity to thank the Minister immensely. While she might be the sixth housing minister that I have spoken with about the issues of short-term holiday lets and second homes in my constituency, she's the first one that's delivered some real change, and many thanks for her engagement on this issue. And the issue in North Devon, like many coastal communities, is acute. But even pre-pandemic, when I was elected to this place, Croyd was at 64% second homes and short-term holiday lets, even before we hit the pandemic. Since the pandemic, we have lost 67% of our long-term rentals in North Devon. We've seen since the pandemic 30% increase in property prices and a tripling of Section 21s as people flip their long-term rentals into short-term holiday lets. And I think for us in Devon, we've worked very hard to really better understand what is driving some of these changes. And whereas pre-pandemic, we might have highlighted second homes as a particularly big issue, post-pandemic, it is very much the short-term holiday lets which have been a major factor. And I think I would welcome the changes that the Minister's bringing in and the caution with which they're being approached, because the unintended consequences of tinkering in this market and getting it wrong are often great. Because I think if we look back, it's not just in this department we need changes to legislation, but actually the changes introduced in 2016 to landlords' tax relief, which actually came into effect in 2020, have had a monumental impact on this market. And so whilst my work here may be nearly done, I am now lobbying other ministers for changes to make sure that we can actually properly tackle this issue, which is multifaceted and scans many different departments.
Can I congratulate the Honourable Lady for doing a fantastic job on this issue, and across the whole of the South West she's made a massive difference. The important point, though, is that we have to be encouraging long-term rental properties right across the whole of the United Kingdom, and we can do that after changing business rates, council tax, and now what we're doing on the registrations.
Yeah, and I thank my honourable friend, and indeed we share many similar issues. And I also want to take the opportunity to pay tribute to my honourable friend, the member for Newton Abbott, who did table the predecessor to this clause 22 and 23. And I'm also one of those rebels that signed up to NC 21, and would just like to take the opportunity to explain that I have no issue with building houses, but we have built ahead of target in my constituency. And what is the point when they are all empty and my local residents cannot move into them? We need to build homes for local people so that local people can live and work in the place that they were born and brought up and where we have jobs for them. We have to end coastal ghost towns, and I thank the Minister again for her time, and this is a big step forward. Thank you.